that stuff is real.
Oh, Skeletor. Okay. What is this narration?
You know those legends?
Oh, we're doing that kind of movie. You know, those legends. The ones you thought weren't real, but actually are. Yeah, that one. This narration is poo-poo. Not bad. Pee-pee poo-poo. Hollywood has exactly one default setting for fantasy narration now, and it's, you thought these stories were myths, but they're real. Cool. Thank you. I've seen that movie. This is the most focus-tested, AI-generated sounding material I've ever heard of. It's completely unnecessary and a total given what Masters of the Universe is. It's the cinematic equivalent of clearing your throat for 2 weeks, okay? And then there's the story. Let me lay out the story for you real quick. A normal guy living an unfulfilling life finds his big sword. Yeah, I've had that issue before. Gets picked up by a mysterious figure, learns he's special, and then gets dragged into an epic adventure. That's it. That's the movie. We've done this so many times that I can already predict the emotional beats. This is Forbidden Kingdom, Last Action Hero, John Carter. This is every Portal fantasy since the beginning of cinema. And it's not that it's offensive, it's just been done so many times before. Okay, so now credit where it's due, alright? The CGI looks great. Like, genuinely, no notes here. But, I mean, good CGI is the baseline now, not the selling point. And despite all the polish, the trailer just feels boring. It just kind of lands flatly. It looks like a movie where everything works technically, but nothing really surprises you or has that wow factor. And this is kind of wild, considering that Masters of the Universe is supposed to be a over-the-top ridiculous franchise.
Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko.
Okay, now Skeletor. Skeletor actually looks pretty damn cool. Good design, good presence, good energy. This kind of only makes the rest of the trailer a little bit more frustrating, because that's kind of the confidence the whole movie should have, but it doesn't. If the movie fully commits to Skeletor being theatrical, cruel, and just a little insane, that might actually make this a pretty interesting movie. But here's the part that I genuinely don't understand. Why are the worlds colliding in any way at all? Why are there creatures from Eternia just hanging out in the real world? Because, once again, we're doing the barriers between the worlds are collapsing. This is cinema's most endangered trope, I guess. So now the hero has to defeat the villain to save World A, World B, Eternia, himself emotionally. Without seeing the movie, I can already tell that this plotline is going to be boring. When we're talking about He-Man, we really don't need to involve the real world in this at all. And then we finally get it.
I have the power!
He-Man is campy, corny, and he only really works if you just fully commit to that idea. Kind of like that Batman and Robin movie with the nipple suits. This line isn't ironic, it isn't embarrassed. It's bold, stupid, loud, and sincere, and it fully commits to it, which I really appreciate. And I think this is the best moment in the trailer by far. So here's where I land. This trailer isn't terrible. It's just kind of playing it safe, trying to cater to as many people as possible, maybe even rope in people who've never even heard of He-Man, and it's using the most generic narration, overused multiverse adjacent stakes, all wrapped around the property that should be loud, confident, and weird. Skeletor looks amazing, the CGI looks great, that one line works, but everything else, it kind of feels like a movie that's terrified of being called silly when they're adapting one of the silliest franchises in the world. Did this trailer excite you when you saw it? Or does it feel like it's another one of those fantasy movies you've seen a dozen times? Let me know, because I want this movie to be fun. I'm excited to go see it when it comes out. But just right now, based on this initial first trailer, the movie just kind of seems fine. That's all I got this time around. I'm out. What the f-